3 o'clock in the morning. About to start back up on these videos, man. Gotta start them up again. I've been slacking on them. You know what I'm saying? I've been slacking with this YouTube channel, as a matter of fact. I should be going way harder than what I've been doing. I've been slacking off. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get back on it, though, man. I'm about to get back on about to get back in this little... Oh, yeah, I'm about to get back on it. About to get right back on it, man. All right. About to get right back on it. About to start back up on these 3 a.m. videos. You know what I'm saying? I've been up since midnight. I've been up since 12 o'clock midnight. I went to sleep. I ain't even know I went to sleep. I fell asleep probably at somewhere around 6 or 7. And woke up at about 12. So I done already got a few hours of sleep. It's like I'm already rested. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up. I'm ready. I got welding class, welding school in a couple of hours at 8 o'clock. I had my welding test yesterday, man. I ain't do good on it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't do good on my welding test. There's about 3 tests I done had this semester for my summer semester that I did bad on. Can't even lie. All my other grades were good. All my other grades have been good so far, but it's 3 tests in particular I did bad on. And honestly, I'm not the best welder in the world. I'm pretty mediocre, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of practice to do, a lot of studying to do, a lot of work to do before I can catch up to some of my peers as far as welding goes. But here's my thing, and at the end of the day, it's a competition. It is. Even the welding instructor, even he lets that be known, man, this is at the end of the day, man, when you go into the workforce, because that's what college is, that's what trade school is getting you ready and getting you prepared to go into the workforce within a particular work field, whichever work field it is that you're going into, whether you're trying to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever. Now, there's some other career fields that I'm interested in. I'm interested in going to school for law, being a lawyer or a legal assistant or a paralegal. And there's other things that I'm interested in as well besides just welding. Right? And, I'm going to look into those things in the near future. I'm looking at them right now. But, and looking to, further my education in other avenues as well besides just welding. But as far as the welding goes, man, and at the end of the day, like I was saying, it is a competition. When you're going into the workforce, you got to compete against other people for a particular job, okay? You have to create a resume. You have to show an employer that you're skilled. And at the end of the day, you don't want the next man to take the job. You don't want the next man to get the job before you. Let's be real and let's be honest. Because we all got to eat and we all got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to get to this bag. So at the end of the day, this is a competition. And best believe that the next man, chances are 8 times out of 10, he's competing with you. He wants your spot. And he doesn't want you to take that spot over him. Let's be real. So, some of my classmates and some of my peers, not all of them, but a lot of them, some of them, I should say, they're a little bit better than me at welding. I got to be honest. And some of them already have more experience than me at welding. You can tell some of them, their parents might have put them on game, their father. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. So I'm just starting off. But at the end of the day, some of these dudes are better than me. So let's say a dude is better than me at welding. that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to get the job before me. Doesn't necessarily mean he's more he might even technically be more qualified. But here's my thing, and here's what I'm always going to do to make sure that I'm always on top of the game, and I'm always right on par with my peers, if not surpassed my peers. Even if they are a better welder than me, I'm still going to make sure that I surpass them. And here's how I'm going to do it. How am I going to do it? I'm going to outwork them. Simple as that. Okay. Here's how I look at it. Okay. So these dudes might be better at welding than me. But one thing that they're not going to have that's better than me is a work ethic. My work ethic is going to be way better than theirs. That's what I'm going to make sure I do. Like, I'm going to just make sure that I come more prepared. I'm going to be in my welding booth longer than them, more consistently than them. I'm going to be practicing longer than them, harder than them. When everybody's already signed out, I'm going to still be in the welding booth practicing. I'm going to make sure that I'm up, I'm awake, and I'm ready to go at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, while they still, more than likely, sleeping. I'm already up. I'm going to make sure I study harder, research harder. I'm going to be in class before everybody else. I've been doing that. I'm the first one in class. And I'm one of the last people in class. So I'm one of the first in class and I'm one of the last in class. So I'm just going to make sure that my work ethic is superior to theirs. So even if I'm not as good of a welder, even if my grades are not as good in certain areas, I'm still going to graduate, and I'm still going to be right on par with them. My resume is going to look just as good, as if not even better, than their resume, because my work ethic is impeccable. My grind is too hard. I go too hard. I go hard in the paint. So if your welding is better than mine, you're naturally better at welding than me, then that means I need to practice a hell of a lot more. So that means I need to be practicing way more than everybody else in my class. I need to be studying way more. I need to be practicing way more. My work ethic just needs to be on 100. These are the things that I need to implement. So I know what I need to do. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm about to work my behind off today. So that means I'm just going to be practicing all day today. In the welding booth. All day today at school. Feel me? So that's what I need to do. You feel me? Like, I'm already just starting. Like, this is how I'm starting my day off. I'm taking me a walk. About to go grab me some coffee. Right? I'm recording a YouTube video. After I'm done taking this walk, sipping my coffee, making my YouTube video, then I'm going to get me a nice little workout going. Push-ups, squats, sit-ups. Come on, man. This is how I'm starting my day off. I ain't playing no games, man. So when you're starting the day off like this, it's like, even when it comes to my competitors and my peers, even if the next guy is a better welder than me, it doesn't matter if he's a better welder than me, because my work ethic is harder than his. More than likely, he's probably tucked in, sleeping right now in the bed, tucked in, right? And look at what I'm doing. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you're You could be naturally just a better welder than me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Who do you think the employer is gonna go with first? Honestly, some employers might go with the other dude first, but some other employers might go with me first because they might just be like, okay, well, the other guy's a slightly better welder, but this dude right here still knows some of the basics. He knows enough of the basics, and his work ethic is just crazy. His work ethic is unstoppable. So I know he's a super crazy hard worker. Not the best welder, but he knows some basics to where I could get a more experienced guy to come in and kind of like touch up on the mistakes that he makes. Whatever type of errors or slight mistakes or things that he misses in his welds, I can always get somebody else who's more experienced to come in after him and kind of like touch up on whatever he missed. So that's nothing. That's nothing to worry about. He knows enough of the basics and his work ethic is crazy. I think I still got a crazy good fighting chance against the next guy who's a better welder than me, but his work ethic is weak. Real rap. Real rap. If I can show an employer that I'm a hard worker, and how do you show them that you're a hard worker? You got to show them. You got to have a resume. You got to have things that you can show them. Be creative. Think outside the box. You got to convince the employer that you're ready for the job and you're fit for the job. Now, I might not even go into a career for welding. That might not be a career field that I want to go into. But I'm getting the trade anyways because in the area that I live in, really, that's one of the only things they have available. So it's like, so I looked at it as, that's one of the best things they have available in my area to do that's productive. Welding, I'm not passionate about it, but I do like it. But I'm not passionate for it. But I still like it. So let me go ahead and try it out. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But it might not be something that it might not even be something that I'm going to get into. It might just be, I'm gonna learn the trade, the basics of the trade, go to school, get my degree, get my education, and then that's it. Move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Move on to the next. Or I might get a job in welding. Just the fact that I know some basics, I have the trade, so I can always I always got a backup. I always have something in place to show an employer that I'm qualified for a particular job. With the skill set that I have now in welding, I think I would make a decent welding helper. But that's about it. Like, that's really the only job I could really get in welding right now is a welder helper. I could be a welder helper. And honestly, that's not bad for right now. Like, for the amount of time I've been in school and for the skill set that I have at the moment, that's not too bad. That's okay. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So I always got this education right here. I always got these certifications in this degree to where I'm certified. I can get a job. I can have a career for myself if I choose to go down that path. Now I could further my education in other areas, or I could just do other things. I could do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nice to have a trade, just to know that if I ever really, really needed a job and I needed, you know what I'm saying? This is something that's always going to be available to me. So I did it for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Mainly. And because I knew that I was going to get a grant. I was going to get a student loan as well. And I know some people are against student loans and getting into debt. And honestly, student loans are not bad as long as you're not taking out a crazy large amount. Some people take out $50,000 loans. I didn't do that. My loan, it was a decent amount, but it wasn't nothing crazy like 50,000, 60,000, 30,000, 40,000. It was nothing crazy big like that. It was something that was reasonable, but enough to like get me on my feet, put me on my feet to where it's like, I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating good. I've been eating good for the past few months, thanks to that school money. And I just got another check from the school because we get a check from the grant. This is besides the loan. Now I'm talking about grant money. This is money that you get for free that you don't have to pay back. This is the money that pays for my school, but you also get a paycheck, cash money, at the beginning of every semester. So next semester I get another paycheck of a couple thousands. You see what I'm saying? Free money. Not really free money, because I'm still working for it technically, but it's free money. But I gotta work for it. Still gotta show up to class, still gotta come to school. Gotta pass as well, so I still gotta put in some work to get the money. You feel me? So that's why I did it. That's why I did it. Feel me? After I finish, after I'm done with school in December, that's when I graduate. Man, then a couple months after I graduate, man, I'm taking a trip. Man, I'm about to go to the Dominican Republic. Feel me? And I'm about to document everything. I'm about to document my college graduation. I'm about to document my first trip out the country. I'm about to document all these things. Document it all for the haters. And there's some other things I'm going to be documenting. And there's some old things. There's some old things that I documented years ago that I'm about to resurface. But I'm about to resurface up. Some of it, some of these things I'm talking about could be considered, they could be considered embarrassing, shameful. You know, that was at a moment of my life when I was like just down bad. I was at a bad moment of my life. And people on the internet had, you know, they had something negative to say about me. You know, calling me all types of brokes and I'm broke and dusty and I'm a bum and all this other type of stuff. And now look at me. I'm about to get ready to graduate from college. Then I'm getting ready to take a trip out the country. All from being called broke, and I'm broke and I'm dusty and I'm all, and look how my life is crazy, and I'm documenting the whole thing. It's about to be crazy, man. I think I should just go ahead and tag as many of those people as I possibly can. If I can find them all, tag them all so they can all see it. I want y'all to all witness what y'all done did, man. Y'all done woke up a beast. Real talk, man. Y'all done woke up a real deal beast.